Hello everyone, this is Jayant Mahajan, Assistant Professor, ITM College, Dehradun. Today I am going to start my slides with the subject consumer behavior. We will discuss two topics in consumer behavior. The two topics are what is market segmentation and what are the bases of segmentation. It means what are the bases using which different types of segmentation can be done by various companies. So let's start. First of all, what is segmentation? Segmentation means to divide the society into groups. That is segmentation. अगर हमने पूरे के पूरी सोसाइटी को ग्रुप्स में डिवाइड कर दिया तो हर एक ग्रुप एक सेगमेंट कहलाएगा. एवरी ग्रुप वुड बी अ सेगमेंट. और बहुत सारे लोगों को अगर हमने एक ही सेगमेंट में एक ही ग्रुप में डाला है तो वो इसलिए डाला है क्योंकि उन सब के लाइफ स्टाइल या कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स सेम है, इस वजह से उनको एक ही सेगमेंट में डाला गया है. बट देयर हैज़ टू बी सम रीज़न ड्यू टू विच some people are added to a particular segment because they might have same characteristics, same lifestyle, so they are grouped in one segment. There would be another segment in which other group of people will be there. Then there will be another segment in which a group of people will come. So in this way a market is divided into various segments by companies. This is done so that the company can create marketing strategies to attract each segment. For example, a company has created 3 segments in India. So the marketing strategy for the first segment would be different from the marketing strategy for the second segment. In the same way, the marketing strategy of the second segment would be different by the company for marketing strategy of the third segment. So marketing strategy will be different for each segment or each group. So this is what company does in order to increase or expand their business and to target the only those customers which have an intention of buying. So this is called segmentation. To create groups or segments in a society is called segmentation. Now there could be some basis of segmentation. How a market is divided into segments. What are the factors which are considered before dividing the market into segments? So those bases or factors are, we will discuss them one by one. The first one is demographics. Demographics includes the age, gender, income, education, family size. All these things come under demographics. So a company can divide the market on the basis of income level, or the company can divide the market on the basis of age, or the company can divide the market on the basis of gender, in this way. So all the people who have same age will be put into one segment, and people who have high income will be put in another segment, and this way. And then the company will target each segment differently according to their needs. Now the second one, or the second base of segmentation, is geographic. So in India there are various states. So geographic segmentation means to create segments on the basis of geographical areas. So geographical units could be national, regional, state, local, or neighborhood level. It means that people are grouped into one segment on the basis of geographical aspects. For example, a company might have created 3 segments in India. The first, or maybe 4 segments in India. The first one would be north zone, the second would be east, third west, and fourth is south. So in this way, a company has created 4 segments according to 4 regions. So there are 4 regions in India. So in the same way, the company has grouped customers in one of these 4 segments or regions. So on the basis of region or locality, the customers can be grouped into one group or one segment, and then that group is targeted differently by the company according to their needs. Now another thing is psychographic or lifestyle. This is another base for segmentation. Because 2 persons who are of same age group might have different requirements, right? So it means that if we have segmented the market on the basis of age, and there are 2 people in the segment, both have same age, but it is not necessary that both of them will be having same requirement or same need. They might have different needs. Although they are present, both of them are present in a single segment on the basis of age, but still their needs are different. So that is why a psychographic study has to be done in order to understand that and then to target the customer. So psychographic profiles are prepared on the basis of patterns of responses. Whatever the market is, the people of the market can be involved in various activities. They have some interests, they have some opinions. That is known as AIO inventory. So these things, these 3 things will lead to a response from the customer, and these things will be studied by a company in order to create a segment and then to target it. That was psychographic or lifestyle segmentation. Now segmentation can also be performed using the product age. Now a product can be used at different rates by different customers. Some customers could be heavy users who are using a particular product a lot of times in a month, for example. Some are medium users and some are light users. Light users are those who are very rarely they are going to purchase the product, and heavy users are purchasing the product a lot of times in a particular week or in a particular month. So we can create segments on the basis of users and their usage. For example, the heavy users can be put in a particular segment, then the medium users will be put in another segment, and the light users will be put in another segment, and then company will target these segments separately. So the company's strategy or marketing strategy would be different for each of these 3 segments, and this segmentation is performed on the basis of product usage. For example, the market research a company does can provide the data that for the product, light and medium users are 70 to 80%. It means heavy users are only 20 to 25%, and the rest are heavy users or light users. So light and medium users are around 80% and heavy users are around 20%. So this information comes up when a company does market research, and on the basis of this, segments are created in the market. So I told you that 3 different segments can be created by the company for heavy users, light users and medium users respectively. So that is the segmentation according to product usage. Now our last base of segmentation is on the basis of brand loyalty. There could be several types of customers for a company in the market. Some customers are category users, It means they will only purchase according to their convenience. If they are interested in having lunch in KFC, but Subway is more close to their home, so in this case the customer will not go to KFC, he will just go to Subway because that Subway is close to his home in comparison to KFC. So the customer has seen only the convenience, and that is why they are called as category users. Then the user can be brand loyal users who are using the company's product only. They are so loyal that even if it is not convenient, then also they will go only to KFC and not in Subway. Maybe KFC is not close to their home, it is okay. They will go only to KFC. So these are known as brand loyal customers. Then frequently brand switchers. Frequent brand switchers means those customers who switch their brand very frequently. They will use a particular company's product at one time, and next time they might be using another company's another product. So they are not brand loyal. They are called switchers because they switch their product very frequently. Then some other users are brand switchers. These are also switchers, but they switch not very frequently. They also switch, but they give time to a particular product or to a particular company, and they switch after a long time, not frequently. And the last one is other brand loyal. It means the company which is conducting the market research. So the customer is not loyal to that particular company. The customer is loyal to some other company or a competitive company or a rival company. So these are the type of users in the market. So a company can create separate segments for each type of user. It means one segment which is created by the company can contain only switchers. Then another segment will only contain the brand loyal customers. Then any other segment is also created which consists of only category users. So on the basis of this type of users, various segments are created, and then these segments are targeted differently. So that's it. Thank you.